Assalamu alaikum ninjas, peace be upon you and welcome back. Yes, another video, and like you see by the title, Genshin is not the most demanding Android game on the market, so you guys should stop basically judging a smartphone or judging the performance by one single game. Here we have one game which is like almost 2 times heavier than the Genshin. Example, this is the LifeAfter on ultra high max graphics. It runs around 22 FPS average, while the example the Poco X3 Pro in my hands, the Snapdragon 860, the Genshin is running around 45 FPS average. So this game is like 2 times heavier than the Genshin, guys. 2 times heavier. In this video, I'm gonna be comparing the graphics, and I will show you the performance of the Poco X3 Snapdragon 860. Obviously, you know my reasons why I stopped testing the Genshin. I could receive a lot of views for that game, but my reasons are over the YouTube. I'm not gonna talk about it right now. This video is about just debunking all of you guys that yes, there are games which are much more heavier than the Genshin, and this is one of the most popular games that it is much heavier than the Genshin itself. This is the LifeAfter on max graphics. Let me just check here right now. I'm gonna go to the settings. Yeah, let me just find here, go to the settings, go here to the display, and check it out, ninjas, the graphics details. You can go up to the movie graphics, which are super high. Crazy good game. Anyway, enjoy this video, watch it till the end, and obviously share this video everywhere. See you till next time, and make sure to check my full review of the Poco X3 Pro. Such a great smartphone, the best value smartphone of all time. Enjoy this video, let's go. So here you go. I just want to show you right now. You can see by yourself over here. Just a minute, let me just go to enable the FPS meter also. There you go, guys. Check it out. Check this out. By the way, the graphics details for this right now, how in the heck it's so smooth. I'm gonna go here to the display. Show right now that it's running on equilibrium, which is basically low, not the super lowest, but low graphics details. And FPS is at maximum high, and resolution, you can see myself here, it's very low. That's why I'm able to run this game with this buttery smoothness with the super high FPS. But remember, the Poco X3 Pro can run games up to 120 FPS. Not all games, but many different games you can obviously play at 90 or 120 FPS. Still, there's no official update in PUBG to play 90 FPS PUBG. There is a root tutorial. Basically, you have to root your phone to do some hack and basically some hack steps for the Poco X3 Pro, so you are able to play 90 FPS PUBG. Fortnite, unfortunately, on default, it can go at 30 FPS. I think there are also some different root hack tutorials for Fortnite to run it at 60 FPS, but I'm not sure. Call of Duty Asphalt 9 is running at 60 FPS. Dead Trigger is running up to 120 FPS. Shadowgun Legends also running very high. Many different. Bullet Force also running up to 120 FPS. Anyway, this is right now. Let me go immediately to. I'm gonna go immediately. Let me just go right now. And I hope that this is just a minute. Let me enable it. Come on, run, bro. Need to press here. I think so. Ah, here you go. There you go. I'm gonna leave it here. Leave it here. Just a minute. And I'm gonna enable this FPS. Here, this one is not corresponding. Here it's showing 75 to 80 FPS. This one here is showing me 90 FPS. So I don't know which one is true. Nevertheless, the game is buttery smooth. The experience is just amazing. But I can't trust which of these. And also the perf dog, unfortunately, ninjas in some situation, in some application, and it's very minimum. Also in Daemon PS2 Pro example, perf dog doesn't work, guys. The perf dog doesn't work in Daemon PS2 Pro emulator. And in maybe 1 or 2 games, but mainly Android, most of the Android games, PerfDog just works fine. Anyway, let's go now immediately to the max graphics, and then I'm gonna show you screen recording gameplay. You're gonna see the graphics details more in depth, more clear, because right now you can't see them. Oh, is it? What the heck? I'm changing the graphics. There you go. Let me just enable here. So let's see here. Maybe down there I need to number of allies, and this is maximum right now. This is right now maximum. Even depth of field and water reflection is also enabled. Check this out, guys. Maximum. Everything is max right now. So yeah, this game is much heavier. Check it out right now. You're gonna see the frame rate. Yeah, this frame rate is not correct. So I'm gonna. It's not correct. This frame rate is not correct. This game is not running 60 FPS. It's running 25, 22 FPS. Right now it's running 35, and I will show you right now with the screen recorder the game that consumes. Obviously the game consumes more, but the screen recorder consumes more power. But I can say myself that the game right now is running lower than the Genshin. Genshin is smoother game, bro. And remember that this game is much older than the Genshin. It received so many different updates, but also on the end of all of these tests, ninjas, the day that your current FPS is very low, cancel. Let me just disable this FPS. It's not correct. This one is correct. So what I want to tell you guys is that there are 30 FPS. Check this out, 28 FPS. Without using a screen recorder, I'm not using a screen recorder. This is heavy game, ninjas. This is much heavier than the Genshin. The game is running here average, maybe right now 28 FPS. That is nuts, bro. That is nuts. 23 FPS. Check it out. In the city, right now I entered the city with more players. 22 FPS. So it's like 2 times heavier, 2 times slower than the Genshin on max graphics. This game, it is older, it received many updates, but still, I'm not sure if these games, Genshin and LifeAfter, are optimized. Basically, did they update it right now for Poco X3 Pro Snapdragon 860 chip? I'm not sure in that. Check it out, ninjas. So many players here, so many details, such a big map, and the game is 2 times more stronger, more heavier on graphics than the obviously and the content altogether, which it needs to render. 22 FPS on Poco X3 Pro Snapdragon 860 chip. This is a flagship chip. And on max graphics, it's very bad. It's very bad. I will have to retest this game on Xiaomi Mi 11 Snapdragon 888. I want to see how this game is gonna run on Snapdragon 888. And you know what? Probably I'm gonna even make maybe a comparison later on. Nevertheless, this is a small video, small kind of vlog, small small video vlog about that we shouldn't just judge one phone by one single game, guys. You can see by yourself there are much more heavier games on Android platform, which is the LifeAfter, the latest version right now. I also updated the latest game update and latest MIUI update on the Poco X3 Pro. Also, I'm using the game turbo, like you see by yourself here, if that helps that much. So far I didn't notice any big difference in there, but yeah, hey ho, that's it. Right now we're gonna go and show you all the graphics details with the screen recorder, and you can see the performance with the screen recorder. Saving power, which is very interesting. This game has also saving power option if you are maybe running for a long period of time. Enjoy in the screen recorder gameplays right now.
Assalamu alaikum, welcome back, ninjas. LifeAfter. Yes, ninjas, believe it or not, LifeAfter is more demanding than the Genshin. So you guys should stop judging basically a smartphone with just one single game as a Genshin it is. I'll show you right now example that the Poco X3 Pro, the Snapdragon 860, is super laggy on max graphics with the LifeAfter. I'll show right now here, check it out here, the FPS. Let me just go out. This is on maximum that I'm having here, ultra movie graphic style, LifeAfter, Snapdragon 860, Adreno 640. Check this out. Number of allied displays, I'm gonna put everything at max. Check this out, bro. So everything is maxed here. Let's see here how much we're gonna see the FPS here running at max graphics. Confirm. So let's see here the frame rate. You can see myself on the top corner. The game, ninjas, is running average around 21-22 FPS with the Poco X3 Pro. I will have to recheck this game. Inshallah, I will recheck this game with the Snapdragon 870 with the Poco F3 Redmi K40. You just have to stick with me. But like I tell you right now that obviously this game is more laggy than the Genshin itself at max graphics with these flagship chipsets, which is very interesting, man. Very interesting. Check it out. By the way, I am using screen recorder, but so far what I'm noticing, there's no big difference using screen recorder or without with this game. I get the similar performance, which was around 22 FPS. Check it out here when I'm moving the camera away from all the players. And now let me just show you right now, looking at all the players. Check it out right now, ninjas. The frame rate will drop. It's not going to be 27, 28. It's going to be 22, 23 when looking into the city. If you look at the sky, the frame rate will going to be very smooth. The same similar like with the PUBG. Check it out, 50 FPS if I look into the sky. Obviously, yeah, check this out. What a heavy game. What a heavy game. So this is a more demanding game than the Genshin, guys. You can see by yourself here that Snapdragon 860 can run it average 21 FPS. I mean, what the heck? That's a heavy game, bro. That's a heavy game. Check it out. Still running 22 FPS. I'll be running around. By the way, remember, even with more zombies, the game probably is going to be even more laggier. There are some missions where you're going to have a lot of zombies, way more than the actual players here around this area. But you get the point. I think you get the point here with me right now. The game looks awesome. The game looks awesome. They made it even bigger, better. Yeah, still 22 FPS. Still 22 FPS average here, what I'm seeing. So right now, example here where I don't have enemies, the game will run better. 30 FPS, and he can do also sprint by himself. Let me just try to show you right now. Come on, run, bro. There you go. So he's running by himself right now at Ultramax graphics Poco X3 Pro. I don't have any enemies here around, just the field, and you can see by yourself here that the game right now running around 23 FPS. Check this out, 24 FPS, Ultramax graphics. Now we're going back to the city. 22 FPS. Damn, what a heavy game. What a heavy game. So just a small short video, a small shout out to this game, LifeAfter game, the survival game about zombies. I can see by myself that it's much more heavier than the Genshin so far that I'm seeing right now. At the screen recorder, it's running around 22 FPS average, which is crazy, bro. That's a big difference between Genshin. Genshin on max graphics runs better, man. You can get better performance with the Genshin in comparison to the LifeAfter. And yeah, that's it. By the way, I will show you right now the lowest equilibrium. These are right now for Snapdragon 860, a really good smooth graphics. For the end, I'm going to just show you right now the Snapdragon 860 performance. If you want to have a very smooth performance here, this is it. Let me just try to check this out. Obviously, you can immediately notice by yourself. So let me show you right now the frame rate. 60 FPS. Of course, all of you can notice the big difference. All of you can notice a big difference right now in the graphics quality. Big difference. But obviously the game here is running buttery smooth at 60 FPS. You guys can even see that. You don't even have to see the FPS meter at all. Beautiful. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. The buying links for the Poco X3 Pro will be in the description. This is the best gaming smartphone of all time for this price tag, and I call it as the best value smartphone ever, ninjas. Ever. Poco is the new OnePlus, I would say it like that. Remember the OnePlus 1 and OnePlus 2 hype? The Poco is this new hype in 2021. Thank you. Ma'as salama. Make sure to check my full gaming review of the Poco X3 Pro.